What's going on YouTube? This your boy KO coming to you live and direct with another video, and this is another video of me reacting to Tommy. One black woman calls in and goes off on Tommy again about black fathers being irresponsible. Let's see how this call goes. Alright, you guys, will be a link inside the description box to the original video. It also will be a link to this channel. It's called The Best of Tommy Sotomayor. Alright, you guys.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hi. I just had a question.
Sure, what is your name?
Nicole.
Okay, what's up, Nicole? Talk to me.
Hi. I just had a question on why you don't talk about abstinence more in black men.
I actually do. There's a program called Take Your Dick and Go Home. And literally, I talk about that all the time. Like, and that's why I've said most of the problems I've had in life have been based upon being sexually irresponsible. It has nothing to do with, we could all build better relationships if we didn't just say, we know it's bad for us, but it looks good and I'd like to sleep with it. The reason why a lot of so-called subpar women are walking around with their nose in the air, because black men are sexually irresponsible.
Right.
They'll sleep with anything.
Yeah.
So do you think that will have an impact on, the amount of children being born out of wedlock in the black community?
It would have a significant impact because we are the ones with the seed and we're being irresponsible with the seed. No matter what we say about the women wouldn't be able to get pregnant if we didn't lay down with them and then say, well, let me just do this. I mean, a woman could tell us I'm not on the pill and we still do it. Is that woman's fault at that point? No. Women tell us, hey, I'm not on the pill and I'm allergic to latex. Dude doesn't think twice about doing it. Why?
Right. So, I mean, yeah, and I think that's very true. But I feel like putting the majority of the blame on black women in this situation. And I'm not saying that black women don't deserve any blame, but I definitely feel like it's a two-way street in this situation.
I don't do it that way, and let me explain why. When I do it that way, the women will put it on the men, and the men will accept the responsibility. It's
exactly.
Just like saying a man should be the one to lift heavy objects. The women will put it on the man will say, you're right.
Right.
The conversation becomes one-sided when you say both of y'all are responsible. Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I say both, if I don't care what the situation is, you think of one situation where if I said men and women are responsible, the men don't end up taking the brunt of the responsibility. Name one.
Can't. Men always take the responsibility.
This is what I'm talking about, because I'm not necessarily saying that there needs to be a divide. I feel like there needs to be an inclusive conversation, not necessarily men versus women, but just in general, like.
But when you have we're having it now. I remember I told you it was TYDAGH. They can go home. I literally am telling these dudes, you're being. You can't say you're manipulated when you're actually involving yourself in it.
Yeah.
You aren't manipulated if you've seen your homeboy go to jail for not paying child support and you went and did the same thing. How's that the woman's fault?
Right.
But my problem here, like, I think that what you're doing could be a benefit to black people, especially black people who don't have two-parent households, even though that's not necessarily what is what we want. But when you're using your platform to basically, what I feel is, degrade black women, I don't really feel like that's putting out the right message to people, especially younger people, younger black men who may already have, issues with their mother for multiple reasons.
ESPN was built off of talking about sports, right? From the ground up, they talked about sports. That's how they got so big, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be weird if somebody told them, I think you should be talking about politics? Because literally that's what you're doing. You're saying, I have built a platform the way I built it. Well, now I should switch it now that it's big.
No, that's not at all what I'm trying to say. It's not about
it is.
Your platform being big. It's just about how you take it upon yourself to speak out on issues that you feel are, prevalent in the Black community.
He should.
And
no, I took it upon myself to speak out on women. I'm more of a men's rights guy.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm talking about. Like, well, specifically Black women, yes. And it's like, why target
that? If I took it on myself to big up Black women, nobody would say you should big up Black men too.
Right.
I swear to God, nobody would say it. There's a man who all he does is talk nice. Nobody told Jesse Williams he should say something nice about Black men when he said something nice about Black women. Not one person said, Jesse, you forgot about the men.
Right.
But that's not what I'm trying to say. You see, the thing is between me and you is that you're trying to make the divide between men and women, and I'm talking about as a community together. Like, there doesn't have to be a divide between men and women and talking about one topic over the other. There could be an inclusive conversation about both parties, because at the end of the day, everything that you're talking about, or the majority of the topics that you talk about on your channel, involve two people of the opposite sex. So when you're trying to like divide it into groups, you're completely, it's just.
Let me ask you something. Why is there a WNBA?
Right.
Why aren't men allowed to play that?
Right.
Because genetically men are stronger than women on average.
Told me I should treat them the exact same.
But we're talking about social issues, not genetic issues.
Social issues are genetically different too. The people are genetically different. So they're going to hold different
No. Your conversations, Tommy, are about why, there are high prevalence of
women are. Why can I have that conversation about
men? Okay, but when you're talking about women twerking, you have to also talk about the men throwing the dollars at the women twerking.
I do tell them that. Men listen to me when I say something. Men listen to me when I talk. Do you see how right now you're proving the point that I make? Men listen to me when I tell them they're doing something wrong. They wouldn't keep doing what you're doing. I told you I'd talk about it. You didn't even ask me, can you tell me when you do it?
Right.
You told me, why don't I talk about the men who are sexually irresponsible? What did I do? I agreed with you and told you that these men's fault. But you just keep on talking about it like I didn't just agree with you. How can you make an agreement with a person and when you concede to their argument, they won't even tell you, well, thank you.
Something wrong with her mind.
I'm not trying to say that I'm not trying to say you're illogical to what I'm trying to say, right? I'm not trying to say that you have no knowledge on what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, when you speak on issues, you do single out Black women more than you talk about the collectiveness of the issue.
Because I think that's where the problem lies.
Right.
There's a reason why an oncologist doesn't deal with the heart.
Thank you.
I don't know. You don't go into the hospital telling every doctor they should know every symptom. You what you're saying isn't even feasible, and I don't understand why you don't get it.
When you go to doctorate school, before you get into your specialty, you have to know every issue with the human body. And you may not specialize in brain cancer, but when you see issues like when a person goes to their primary doctor and they're saying, hey, I'm having headaches, they say, well, let me run tests. Well, we found this, and I feel like you should go to a brain specialist.
Dentist is a doctor, and he can't tell you how to deal with cancer.
It's all intertwined. Like, you can't say that it's two separate things. Like, everything
they do say it's different. Just like an OBGYN is different and deals with women. You can't say what you're saying. I know that there's a bunch of issues. I chose my field, which was women, just like the oncologist did. He chose to do that, just like the OBGYN did. They chose to do that. And nobody goes and tell them, but there's more issues than just cancer. But there's more issues than just this. They know it is, but they specialize in that.
Exactly. What's wrong with her?
In this. Why can't you ask another guy to do what I'm not doing? Seriously, why is it not a thought of, if one guy's good at this, if another guy was good at this, why don't they team up?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do.
Is false rhetoric, Tommy. You're not preaching anything that you're not like talking about.
Tell me the lie I told. Tell me the lie I told.
Oh,
once you now said that what I'm saying is false, you have the floor. What lie I told?
When you try to sit here and pretend like the women, the Black women, or the majority of Black males out here are, in a negative space or a negative way, or in jail, or not, staying in school, or,
I didn't say that.
In things. I I didn't even finish my point.
No, you said I say the majority of black men are in jail on a negative space, and I stopped you and said I didn't say that.
Right.
I shouldn't have to listen to the rest of your sentence.
You didn't even let me finish my point because I wasn't saying
you're building a point on something false. You can't say something I didn't say and then say let me finish my point. Dear, you cannot say something I said.
I was not saying that generally. I was talking about in specific to single black mothers' households, right? That's because that's what you talk about. You talk about single black mothers, right, households, and how they are basically not teaching black men the correct values to not be, in jail, dropping out of school, et cetera, et cetera. Is that not true?
You're making the majority of men in jail.
Hold on.
What's wrong with her mind?
No, stop. You said, is that not true? Was that not a question? Was that not a question? Was that not a question? You didn't want your question answered. That's what we're saying. This is why I talk about black women. You can't even have a discussion with me on my own show. You literally are proving my point. You literally are proving my point.
No, I'm literally not. I'm literally not.
You asked the question. I tried to answer it. You kept talking. There's nothing wrong with that.
Why are you getting so? Look, I'm being so respectful, and it's like you are getting so aggressive.
I did ask a question. I wanted the answer, and then it goes to why are you getting so? So somebody pokes you and keeps poking you, and then say why are you getting that way?
What is she doing?
If I was doing that dumb shit, just asking her questions and not letting her answer it, and then saying, "Look, there you go, look at you."
What's wrong with her?
I haven't treated you that way, so why are you treating me that way?
Okay, go ahead and say your point then.
You asked the question. If you didn't want the answer, I'd shut up and let you keep talking. I didn't care. I just asked you, did you want the answer? If you didn't, then I'll be quiet.
Yeah, you can answer the question.
You asked, is this not what you said? I said, no. What I said is this. The majority of men who are in jail that are black come from single-parent households.
True.
Now, if that's not true, then you could say I'm preaching rhetoric that's not true. You can tell me. Right. I don't know. Go ahead. Tell me if what I said isn't true.
It's true.
No, but I'm saying when you say that they're coming from single parent households, are you blaming the mom for the single parent household, or are you blaming the mom and the dad for the dad not being there?
I'm blaming the condition of the single household. If you had listened to the beginning of the show, I specifically said I don't think people need to get married. I think people just need to have respect for each other and their children. Right. A lot of these homes where these black children are being raised are the equivalent of homes like a woman whose husband went off to the military and got killed and didn't come back home. They both are single parents, right? The difference is one enjoys her children. One believes that her children need a strong male figure. And the kids, and one doesn't go around saying, my kids are assholes because they didn't have their daddy around. Which one typically is that one? Usually not black women, because black women will sit there and put their kids in bad environments and then keep having more.
Yeah.
That's a problem. So yes, I'm going to blame the mom, because if a dad has custody of his kids, guess what he never says? The mom wasn't here, now my kids ain't shit.
Right.
We know that the kids have to learn from who's there. You can't control who dies. Let's just say it wasn't a one-night stand. Let's just say you're married to a man and he dies. Should your kids be assholes now because he's not there?
I understand what you're saying, right? But I'm still the fact of the matter is that black men aren't present in the household, and that is an issue.
Yeah, but were they present before she got pregnant? Before she got pregnant, did they sit down and plan this baby? Because if you've listened to me enough, you know I say this too. I believe if I marry you, say I'm a rich guy and I marry you, and you have 3 kids by me, and then I dump you for a young chick, I believe you have every right to have my motherfucking money.
Right.
Because I broke a contract. So let me ask you, are these families that are being broken up when these black women are getting pregnant? Or are these just black women getting pregnant?
Black women just getting pregnant. Black women just getting pregnant.
This is what I think.
See?
I think the issue lies in both people who decided to lay down and procreate with something or somebody that they didn't love, and they didn't see themselves, being married to or being stuck with for 18 plus years down the line.
So you just ignored what I said, because remember, you cannot say the same, because a woman has the ability to get on birth control. So many forms of birth control is ridiculous. But let me finish, please. Let me finish a little bit.
Okay,
she has that one,
right.
And then she has the ability to take the morning after pill. She has the ability. She has first right of refusal of who she lets fuck her. Number one. It's like my house. If my house gets messed up because I keep letting jackasses in the house, y'all won't blame the jackasses that came in the house. Y'all are going to blame me for letting them in. I know for 1,000% that's what's going to happen. Nobody's going to say, well, I mean, it's their fault too. They're going to say, you kept letting them in. It's your house. You have to live with it. It's your house. But the women can still have an abortion. If they don't have an abortion, they can give their kids up for adoption. A man does not have any of those options. So you can't say it's the same.
But it is the same, Tommy, because at the end of the day, if he decided to lay down with a woman and subsequently got her pregnant, and she decides to keep the baby, it's still going to be his responsibility.
What happens if she decides to kill it? Okay, what happens if she decides to kill it? Who asked him, would he like to keep it still? Does anybody ever ask him?
No, they don't.
First of all, that's like you're deflecting, because that's not what we're not talking about.
I just asked you a question a minute ago and you didn't answer it. Literally, you didn't. I have a black female sitting right here who shook her head when you started answering. I got a crowd full of people who watch you ignore my question. Yep. So don't tell me I'm deflecting. I asked a simple question. After you asked the question, I answered it. Now answer mine. If she has an abortion, can he stop her? That was simple.
I mean, I guess not. Like, it's not against the law.
See, that means you can't have a truthful conversation. You cannot have a truthful conversation. When I get asked a direct question, ma'am, I answered it. Whether it made me look bad or not, I answered it. I didn't give no bullshit, I guess so. You know a woman's right requires her consent, not mine. And for the fact that you just said, I guess so, lets me know that you're just trying to argue, not be right.
Mm-hmm.
But Tommy, you're not understanding my point, okay? Because we're not talking about abortion. We are talking about when a woman decides to have a kid, right? And it's the man's responsibility to take care of that kid. If she decides to have the kid, right?
You think this is normal?
Responsible for the kid.
You think this is fair, and you think that's fair.
It doesn't matter if it's fair, Tommy.
Wait. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, dear.
I can't believe she said that.
It doesn't matter if it's fair, then don't tell me what the fuck to do with my show. I ain't fair either.
Okay,
I ain't fair either. No, how is that an argument? I'm not fair either. I'm not fair. I'm not fair either. Wait a minute. One is a fucking law that can get somebody arrested, and one is an entertainment option. You're trying to change the entertainment option, but not the fucking law. You're trying to change the entertainment option, but not the law. Y'all see this? She's trying to change the entertainment option, but not the law.
Y'all see this man? This is why we have.
She's not trying to change the entertainment option, but not the law. And she just feels like she can just keep on talking. I left the mic open just so y'all can hear. This is why the majority of people look at black women the way they do. Listen. She is talking. Nicole, bye. Y'all hear this? She said, it ain't fair, so about a law. But she felt my entertainment, my show should be fair. This is why you can't beat me in a debate. Your words will defeat you. This is why if you listen to black women long enough, no matter how sweet they try to sound at the beginning, what will they turn into?
A devil.
The motherfucker I said they were.
The devil.
She is saying, black men, I want y'all to hear this. You see how nonchalant she was when it came to a law that says it's unfair that a woman can kill a kid and get out of her responsibility. She can give it up for adoption and get out of her responsibility. But if she don't, you fucked. And she said, ain't fair. But she called in to literally tell me my show is unfair and it needs to change. If that doesn't scare you black dudes, If that does not scare you black dudes right now, that a woman called and straight up to y'all face, didn't even pretend. Because a smart woman, let me tell you what a white woman do. Pretend, at least you on the audience, you got men around, you're going to pretend you want to be fair.
Yep.
No. She straight up said no. And y'all just deal with it. So, of course, I'm going to talk more about them.
Of course.
Yes, I'm going to talk about the group who says the white man's law that's fucking you over. Haven't y'all noticed that's the only time they don't talk about white supremacy? You never hear black women talk about this is a white man's law that they're using to arrest black men so they can utilize this white supremacist system, like how you got that Sin Dog G going around calling men coons every 5 minutes. She don't mind using the white system to put your black ass in jail, though.
Right. Wow.
Not fair. Dear, learn the art of debate. You made a fool of yourself, Nicole. And hopefully none of your friends heard you. And no, Nicole from, I think, Milwaukee is 414.
Wow.
Not sure, I think it is. But you made a fool of yourself by trying to sound like you had some class, trying to sound like you had some logic, even throwing out the little, I know you're a smart man. That's when I know you're going to say some bullshit when you say that. Yeah. To sit there, and I guarantee y'all, let me tell you before I go to the next phone call, she will not think she did a damn thing
wrong.
She believes what she said 100%. She thinks that my show should change before the fucking law does.
I don't understand. I'm a coon already. Y'all done called me that already. Some of y'all have already called me that in the comment section, so I really don't care. But I just don't get some black women. Like, I just don't get it. Oh man. But you guys leave it in the comment section. Like I said before, it'll be a link inside the description box to this video. It also will be linked inside the description box to Tommy's channel. It's called The Best of Tommy Sotomayor. And you guys let me know what you guys think of the video. Alright, you guys, deuces. I can't even believe this woman. I can't even believe it.